Hello everyone, this is a very exciting time at the moment as the AFL season is just 4 days away, with practice games coming to a finish. So today I'm predicting every game of the home and away season, just for a bit of fun and how much different they are from my actual predictions. Now let's get started. Brisbane Geelong, I think Brisbane here. Sydney Hawthorn, Sydney, Gold Coast Essendon. This will be a pretty good game, I think, 2 points. GWS Collingwood, at the moment I think Collingwood have the better. This won't be my actual predictions, probably my thoughts might change by the end of the week. Richmond Carlton, Carlton here, Hawthorn, Geelong, Brisbane in a good game. North Melbourne in a bit of an upset. Collingwood an absolute thumping. Prom and GWS. West Coast in a bit of an upset here. I think Carlton. Western Bulldogs, Crows, Port, Geelong, Brisbane, North to go 2-0, that's a massive call here. Rio, Essendon to get their first win. Carlton to go 3-0. Gold Coast, St Kilda, Hawthorn, Crows, Freo. Carlton in a really good game. Geelong, Gold Coast, Brisbane, Sydney, GWS, Port Adelaide, Freo in a really good game. Geelong to annoyingly get the job done. Collingwood, Gold Coast. Carlton to go 5-0. This is massive. What I've done here. Bulldogs in a bit of an upset. Melbourne, Freo, Saints, Port in a really good game of footy. Brisbane, Carlton, Essendon, Freo in a good game. The Crom 4-2 to start the season. Gold Coast in the Dimmer Hardwick Cup and go 5-1 and in the top 4. Sydney and Port. Sydney. The Saints, Easter Monday clash, Geelong, Melbourne to get the job done, Collingwood in a good game of footy, Freo, Brisbane, Port Adelaide to go 4-3. GWS, Gold Coast goes 6-1. They are 4th. Wow. And Carlton won't go 7-0 here. Geelong surely get the job done and they will win big. 68 points. And that is massive from 1st to 5th. Hawthorn 3 and 4 now. This is a Thursday night game, I believe, and Essendon get the job done in a good game. Freo goes 7-1. Western Bulldogs, the Crom, Geelong, West Coast, GWS, Hawthorn continue their rise up the ladder. Brisbane and Gold Coast fall out of the top 4. Collingwood in a good game. The Saints, Hawthorn, Sydney, Gold Coast in Darwin, Showdown, the Crows, Richmond, West Coast. I think Richmond will finally get their first win here over West Coast. Geelong, GWS, Geelong, Brisbane, Gold Coast again, and I think in a really big win by 10 goals. This is extraordinary. Third, Sydney and Carlton. I have to go Sydney there. Collingwood, annoyingly. Geelong, Freo, Western Bulldogs, North Melbourne, Brisbane, Saints, Bulldogs in a bit of an upset, and Essendon in the dream time at the G Clash, Carlton, Hawks, Collingwood, Port in a bit of an upset here. 5 and 6 keeps their finals hopes alive, and we should win that. Sydney, can I see Gold Coast going 9 and 2? That is unrealistic. I can't see them going top 2, so the Saints win that. Brisbane, I can see Collingwood going top 4 though, or not. I have to go Gold Coast there. GWS, Sydney, Melbourne, Geelong, and I'll have to go with Hawthorn here. Friday night game, Crows and Lions, and it's the Crows who win here. Sydney, Geelong, GWS, North Melbourne in Bunbury, Carlton in the King's birthday Eve game, Collingwood, St Kilda having decent run at top 8 here. Hawthorn Friday night. Brisbane, Geelong, Freo, Port Adelaide, Carlton, Freo to win the Thursday night. This will be a good game, but I think Brisbane by 2 here, and they move to the top of the ladder. Carlton, Port, Collingwood. I think this might be where Gold Coast have their downfall. GWS, Western Bulldogs, Collingwood, and Crows. Melbourne to stuff up Gold Coast here. Sydney and Western Bulldogs are not looking good at 13th. Hawthorn. Port. Freo. Geelong. Saints. North in an upset. Gold Coast. Collingwood. Sydney in a really good game. Brisbane. The Crom. West Coast to get their third win of the season. But GWS find their way back in the following round. Bulldogs. St Kilda to rise up to 10th. Brisbane. North to get their 6th win of the season. The Dons. Gold Coast to Collingwood. I reckon Gold Coast to strengthen their hopes of finals. Port Adelaide. Freo. Geelong. GWS. Melbourne, actually, and Carlton dropped down to 7th after being like 6-0 or whatever. Collingwood. Sydney. Brisbane. Hawthorn. The Crows. West Coast. GWS. Geelong. St Kilda. And the Bulldogs should win this. Collingwood. This is a massive game here. Hawthorn in a very, very good game. Gold Coast actually, so they are 12-7. Can you believe it? We win our second showdown, 23-point win, 5th on the ladder. Freo, Geelong, and Port's finals hopes are out of the door now. St Kilda to keep their finals hopes alive. Melbourne. The GWS Giants. Brisbane. I have to go Gold Coast, and they are 5th. Surely they can't choke now. Sydney. And it is the Crows. Freo. Next we have Geelong and Essendon. Geelong. GWS to go in the top 8. Carlton and Gold Coast not yet confirmed the finals. The Saints to try and get in there, but they fall short by 2%. The Bulldogs to try and have a good run in their disappointing season. Hawthorn, Brisbane, Freo, and they solidify the top 4 chances here. The Crom, North Melbourne, and who should I do here? Will the Saints get the job done? No, they don't, and it's Essendon. Western Bulldogs, Carlton, Hawthorn. I think GWS, and yeah, nervous times for Gold Coast. Geelong, they're just too good. And we finally beat Collingwood, and it'll be in a close one too. 4 points to move up to the top 4. Massive stuff. Freo. And we're into the last round, so I think GWS will win this. Crows surely. And Bulldogs to have a good last game and win by 31. Collingwood, Geelong, Carlton, and they're in the 8s. Jeez. Hawthorn. And I'll have to go to Port Adelaide in the last game of the season. And Gold Coast miss out on finals once again, disappointing their fans. And Sydney get a big win, but is it enough? No. And Carlton hold on by 1.9% to sneak into 8th position. We'll go through the ladder here. First Geelong, 2nd Brisbane, 3rd Fremantle, 4th Adelaide, 5th Collingwood, 6th Hawthorn, 7th GWS, 8th Carlton, 9th Sydney, 10th Gold Coast, 11th St Kilda, 12th Bulldogs, 13th Port, 14th North Melbourne, 15th Essendon, 16th Melbourne, 17th West Coast, 18th Richmond. This is not really resemblant to my final ladder predictions I uploaded last week. This is so much different. We'll go through finals now. Geelong, Collingwood, GWS, Brisbane, probably Collingwood, and straight sets for us. Freo, yep, Geelong and Brisbane, and Geelong win the flag once again. And that is it for my predicting every game video. And my opening round predictions will be out most likely Tuesday, so stay tuned for that. But until then, see ya.